Oregon Homesteader here. So the other day I picked up these cast iron frames for a park bench at the thrift store. Cost me 15 bucks. Got a nice copper-like patina on them, some green, some rust, but mostly they're intact. And so I'm gonna put slats back in them. I looked for some hardwood at the Restore to see if I could put a hardwood bench in it, but they didn't have anything, so I'm gonna end up using softwood. I went ahead and opted to have a 2x3 as the seat and a 1x3 as the backing, because I want the seat to be a little more stable. But this space right here only holds a 1 inch by 2.5 inch slat. So what I'm going to have to do is cut that 2x3 down to fit in there. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. So we're going to measure 3/4 of an inch in. Have my blade set at 1/2 inch. You can see that. Basically, I'm only going to go 1/2 inch deep. This is 1.5 inches, and then that'll leave me 1 inch. It's going to fit inside the frame, and 1/2 inch cut out. I'll show you how that's done. It's really important whenever you're using power tools, especially wood cutting tools, you have eye protection and sound suppression for your ears. These two things are absolutely necessary. Your eyes are what you use to see, and your ears are what you use to hear. And you got to watch your fingers too. Don't cut off your fingers. You need all of them. All 10 have a purpose. Use the tape measure to measure out 3/4, and you could use the tape measure as a straight edge. Draw your line at 3/4. I'll go ahead and do the other side while I'm at it. So I've cut the slots in this with the skill saw and got out my 1.5 inch chisel. So all you have to do is this out. Just like that. So again, I've cut these slots. The skill saw, going about 3/4 of an inch in, which is about the depth of that cast iron frame. Just knocking out pieces. Just like that. Shave it off. I'm going to try to start and get a bite into it. I'm just going to shave off the edges. Round it off a bit. I suppose I could do these two. go. So I ripped these down to make the back slats or backrest for the bench. And I just used the skill saw to cut these sections off. So now I have this nice rounded edge here, and I have a hard edge here, so I'm going to go ahead and route this out. I have a 1/4 inch roundover bit right here, the guide. You should have the guard down, but we're just going to try it out. Some 60 grit sandpaper on a block sander. Okay, so I've set it up against the post along the deck, and supposedly that's going to be level and square, and then I'm just going to tap it in using this mallet to try to square it up so that it's just right, and mounting it's going to be easier from the backside and the underside that way anyways. So there we go. Okay.